Tonight on News 6, a minor denies terrorist threats.
Alcohol Beverage Commission Control is delivering medical marijuana in the natural state.
Dustin Bentley has your weather report.
And Hannah Williams has your national and international news.
All that and more, News 6 starts right now. Good evening, I'm Chandler Watkins.
And I'm Caitlin Cook. Thank you for joining us.
Let's take a look into our weather with Dustin. He's outside of Stanley Rest. Dustin, what can you tell us? Otis the bear has been on the side of Donaghy Hall for less than a year, and he's already showing signs of rust. News 6 reporter Den Warren Taffa investigates to see if Otis the bear could pose potential dangers for students.
Could the
Professor Massey says the rust problem can be easily solved with a sealant kit. Otis the bear was completed in October of last year. News 6 has reached out to the university for a comment.
Seth Stone has pled not guilty for falsely making a terroristic threat. Stone was arrested earlier this month and was charged with first-degree terroristic threatening along with threatening property damage. He was linked to an online social media post about shooting the school up at Conway High. Stone is currently out on a $100,000 bond. Stone is set to appear in Faulkner County Circuit Court for a pretrial hearing at 9 a.m. on March 22nd.
42nd Street is coming to the UCA Reynolds Performance Arts Theater tonight. Young artists will showcase their musical talents and acting skills in an unforgettable stage play for the public and student body to see. Tickets have not been sold out yet and can be purchased at UCA Ticket Central or the Reynolds box office. The prices are $10 for students and $30 to $40 for the general public. 42nd Street will start tonight at 7:30, and it's a comedy classic you don't want to miss.
Students who are looking for a chance to connect with potential employers are able to attend the Spring Job Fair. Recruiters are coming tomorrow from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. in the Student Center Ballroom. Career Services wants to remind you to bring plenty of resumes and to dress for success. The event is free and open to the public, and students must bring their UCA IDs.
Today is the 10th annual World Rare Disease Day. It is an annual observance day held on the last day of February to raise awareness for rare diseases and to improve access to treatments and medical representation for individuals with rare diseases and their families. To commemorate the students and faculty who are affected by rare diseases, we are wearing blue denim jean ribbons, a sign of hope and support for people fighting these diseases.
Coming up after the break, an update in the murder case of a former MLB player from Pine Bluff.
Stay with us. News 6 will be right back. Welcome back. 63-year-old William Goodman pleads not guilty to the murder of former MLB pitcher John Davis Barfield of Pine Bluff. The shooting occurred on Christmas Eve in 2016. This Monday afternoon during a court hearing, Goodman pled himself not guilty of first-degree murder. Goodman was suspected to have shot the former Texas Ranger pitcher downtown after a confrontation, according to the Little Rock Police. Despite this being a difficult time for Barfield's family, they have created a scholarship fund in memory of Barfield to help young people follow their dreams just like he did. If you would like to donate, please send donations to the John Barfield Memorial Baseball Scholarship.
Since the state of Arkansas has approved the use of medical marijuana, it is underway to becoming available to be shipped to the user's residency. According to the Alcohol Beverage Control Board, on Monday they decided to make regulations for the delivery of marijuana to patients and caregivers. The ABC decided that orders must be delivered this same day and must also be delivered between the hours of 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. The delivery must be at an apartment or house only, and the cardholder must sign for the delivery every time for authentication purposes.
Governor Asa Hutchinson will hold a press conference on Wednesday to discuss more on his decision to split Martin Luther King Jr. and Robert E. Lee holidays in Arkansas. Governor Hutchinson met with legislators in Washington, D.C. on Monday to discuss the plans, and his office says that they will address this issue in particular at the press conference on Wednesday. Opponents of the idea say that the split will be disrespectful to Civil War history. Only 3 states in the U.S., including Arkansas, celebrate the 2 holidays on the same day.
Coming up next, Dustin will give us a look at the weather.
We'll be right back. Welcome back to News 6. We have a couple more faces than normal here at the desk. We have Hannah, our national international reporter, and Dustin, our weatherman. But before we dive into our King's Cake, Caitlin, you're Catholic. Can you tell us a little bit about the history of Mardi Gras?
Well, today is the last day before Ash Wednesday, so that means party it up, essentially, in New Orleans, okay? But something interesting is that in the 1600s, Fat Tuesday was introduced in the United States. But in 1837, the first official Mardi Gras parade was in New Orleans. So that's interesting. But have any of you been to New Orleans recently?
No. Yes.
You have? When was the last time?
Last December, I was only there for a couple hours because I was getting on a boat to go on a cruise. So
Did you go to Café du Monde?
yes, absolutely did. You always have to go there if you're going.
Beignets.
Yes, it's amazing. And then we actually, the port is right next to where they keep all of the floats from Mardi Gras. So like they always have the door open, so you can always see it, and it's absolutely amazing.
So I don't know about y'all, but who's ready to find this baby? Because the thing is, if you find the baby, you have to provide the cake next year.
Yep.
All
So
right?
Let's
Okay, let's see.
find it.
You just cut into it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if there's a politically correct way to do it.
I,
You have it? I got it. All right. Chandler's buying his cake.
Absolutely. Too bad because I'm
Fat
not going to
Tuesday.
be here next year.
Oh no. Let's see here. You can buy it.
Okay, thanks. Well, I'm actually not going to be here next year
Oh,
either,
we gotta
so.
pass it on. Here you go.
there we go.
That's
Looks
like,
like
the baby.
Dustin will be buying. Dustin will be buying his cake
All right.
next Fat Tuesday. Yeah.
well, thank you guys for joining us here at the desk, and that is a look at your news for today.
If you missed any stories or want to get more details, go online to ucaecho.net.
Also, be sure to keep up with us on Facebook and Twitter at News6UCA.
And send us any tips to ucanews6@gmail.com.
Thank you for joining us. I'm Chandler Watkins.
And I'm Caitlin Cook. For all of us at News 6, see you tomorrow.